There's Wendy. Okay. All right. Hello, everybody, and welcome. And I'm so glad you're here. For a lot of you who have been with me in times past, I just want to say it's been a minute, hasn't it, since we've last done a Zoom. I think it's been, gosh, is it close to almost a year since I've done a Zoom? Part of that was because, and you may notice it when I speak, I hope you don't, but I have been dealing with some vocal cord issues. And while I'm in the waiting room for those to be repaired or healed, I just don't like doing a lot of public speaking because I end up cracking and I sound like, you know, the young boys when their voice is changing from to like that. I don't want to cause anybody to have their ears hurt or think, what the heck is wrong with Lisa? So that's one of the reasons you haven't seen me. Another reason is definitely life. I don't know about all of you, but what a strange time it is. I lost my mom in December, and then I've had a whole lot go on in the family since then. So just life, you know, sometimes it causes you to pull back a little bit, but I thought, you know, it's time to get back out here and to get busy sharing because, guys, we have got the most amazing products that I have ever experienced, and I'm in love with my essential oils. I've been doing doTERRA essential oils now since 2012. So it's been almost 12 years. It'll be 11 years this November that I've been doing this. And I have so many testimonies that I could share with you. I really can't live without the staple product that we use, which is our essential oils. And recently I have gone through it's all girls, so I'm sure I can tell you and not be too TMI, but I have UTI issues. And when I go into the doctor, all they have for me is, you know, take this antibiotic and then take that antibiotic. And many of you know that that's really, really awful for your gut. It causes yeast problems and the overgrowth of candida in your body. And I do want to say, this is not medical advice, but I had to, you know, tap myself on the head this last time and say, Lisa, what are you doing? You have your essential oils. I've been using them for everything, for, you know, what's happening in my physical body. I'm losing weight because of the collagen, et cetera, et cetera. But I was really forgetting that I have a powerhouse. I'm going to say, how can I use it? I'm going to say medicinally, but I'm not meaning that you should use essential oils as medicine. It's the only term that I can come up with right now. And when I have had a UTI, yes, Dale, I do all of those things. I eat yogurt. I do everything that everybody has told me to do, right? But what ended up happening was recently I was reminded about oregano. Oregano is a natural antibiotic, and I had completely forgotten that I can try that. Oh my goodness, ladies, and I'm not recommending this for anyone else. This is me. I am of the opinion, and I live a lifestyle that I believe diet, exercise, and natural alternatives are my best weapons for any kind of bacterial infection or virus, et cetera, in my body. So just wanted to share that that was bothering me again recently, and I've been able to take care of all of the symptoms with using natural products. And so that's our life now. I want to stay away from all this stuff that causes problems in my body, which you guys are going to be so excited when I share about MetaPwr. So Anyway, I'm Lisa Behringer. For those of you I've never met in person, most of you know me. I'm not sure who Wendy is, or is it Hilda? Hilda Iris Diaz is on here. I think that's Dale. Is that your friend, Hilda? I hope I'm saying that right. Anyway, welcome, and it's really nice to meet you. I'm Lisa Behringer, and I'm here tonight to talk about our newest product, which is called MetaPwr, and to share my testimony with all of you, okay? So in September of this year, doTERRA released a brand new product that is collagen, as well as products that revolutionize your metabolism. I'm going to tell you, ladies, I'm not ashamed anymore, because what MetaPwr has done makes me look a lot younger than I am, but I am 62 years old, and I have recently aged backward. Somebody said 15 years, so I'm taking it. But I will show you in a minute some before pictures and some after pictures. In fact, it might be powerful to do that right now. So I'm going to share my screen, and I'm going to go to my, let's see, share. I have to quickly go to my Gmail because I forgot to pull it up. And please forgive me, you guys. I did do a webinar on how to make Google Slides. I made one slide and then I got lost. I didn't know how to do it from there. So it'll be just a second while this loads up. There we go. Let's go ahead and there we go. Okay. So in here, I just sent some pictures. I just want to show you some before and after pictures. And this is from, oops, let me get you moved over there. How do I move this screen so that you can see? Can you guys see? Is my picture right in the middle?
No, no.
Okay, so I did the share screen. Yeah, I need some help here. What if I minimize this? Is that what I need to do? Sorry, guys, this is a new Zoom to me. I used to have a really nice one.
Can you try to mute the gray bar on the side?
Mute the gray bar.
Move it. Yeah, like you're doing. It's bringing
okay,
it up
so it's
now.
working. It's working now.
Yes.
Thank
Yes.
you, Stacy. Okay, guys.
There it is.
This is me in 2021. These are my beautiful daughters, Andy and Tabitha, and this is my cuppy cake. Her name is Kylan. So that's 2021. My daughter came to visit me in January of 2021. You can see my face is heavy, and I have the typical midsection, right, that you get and you hide it here. See, this is a great big sweatshirt, but right in here, I guarantee you there's a whole bunch of rollies, okay? Then I wanted to show you, this is last week. That's me. Look, I'll put a head on it. There you go. There's me. So I just wanted to share that with you, not because that's the most important thing that MetaPwr does, but because it is a benefit of MetaPwr. I had tried to lose weight for, I think I started the keto diet, my girls might remember, in 2018. And by 2021, instead of losing weight, I had gained 21 pounds by then. So I don't know if you could really tell. It was really heavy in my face and it was down in my waist. And for most of us, by the time we hit 40 years old, that's where it goes. I have a note on what that's called. And what it is, let's see. The women get something going in their hormones, and that is the area that our body begins to take on the weight. Am I alone in that? Hi, Erin. Is there anybody else who had trouble in their 40s and all of a sudden had something there that wasn't there before?
Yeah. I'm
Yeah.
with you.
Yes.
I started doing intermittent fasting in 2018, lost 50 pounds,
Okay.
and now have slowly been gaining it back. And it's all in my boobs and my stomach.
Yes. Yeah. That is a hormone issue, ladies, and it has so much to do with our metabolism that it's over the top awful. And I remember just going into a depression because I'm not sure how it works for everyone else, but on the inside, this isn't you. You're not tired. You're not lethargic. You're not depressed. Your joints don't ache. At least that's how you're feeling inside. This is not real life. This is, you know what I mean? You're like, there's a great big wall that has kind of built itself around me, and I don't know what to do about it. So like Erin, I started with keto and intermittent fasting. In 2018, when I last met with my girls, I had lost 9 pounds at that time. And then we had 2019, I was still moving along okay, and then 2020. And I don't know about you, but 2020, I think it hit everyone, like a truck. And I am very much an outgoing person. And to be trapped in my house and not be able to stand next to people or anything it was really, really difficult for me. I really went in a spiral. So during that time, I'll be honest with you, food became a comfort. My favorite things to eat were salty things. I was always eating nachos, which is not so very good for you. And, just different things that were comforting. And of course, that doesn't do anything for your body and I began to experience all kinds of sleepless nights, sweats, what else was going on? Joint pain, muscle pain, just my body, it was a mess. So enter MetaPwr, right? In 2022 is when it got released, in September of 2022. And I didn't know what it was doing, guys. I just kept hearing everybody talk about this is going to be phenomenal. And I said, what have I got to lose, right? I have to do something. And I realized that my metabolism was slow. Also, do I need to mute somebody, Dale? Who do I need to mute? I have a please mute. Is it noisy, ladies? Do you hear some noises? Just nod your head up and down or no? Okay. Okay. Oh, if you're not muted and you do have noise in the background, may I ask that you go ahead and mute yourself? And then when you have something to say, thank you, Dahlia. When you have something to say, please unmute yourself because I do want to hear from you. Some of you are on Meta, so it's going to be great to hear your testimonies. But without further ado, what I'd like to do is go ahead and get started on why our product is so powerful. You guys don't need to hear my whole depressive story, but it was bad. So this is our MetaPwr collagen. It comes in packets that you mix up. I have myself a shaker bottle, and I take this little packet, and my shaker bottle has measurements on it, and I fill it up with distilled water or with filtered water from a Berkey to a line that says 10 ounces on it. And I empty this packet in there, and I take this once a day. What does this do? What is the purpose? So I'm going to start to tell you all the fantastic benefits about our collagen. So our collagen that we have put together, that doTERRA has put together, is marine based. Many of you may see collagen on the store shelves, like at Costco. They've got it, collagen peptides. There's all different kinds of collagen everywhere. It seems like everyone is talking about collagen. Now, most collagens have 3 types inside of them. You can find a rare collagen on the shelf that has 5. doTERRA has 9 types of collagen. And believe it or not, it's not called 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's called 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Those are the Roman numerals that are used for the different types of collagen. Then we have something that is collagen X25. There's also 3 other kinds, and I lost that video. I went back today to name them all, but I realized I can share more at another date because I geeked out on what I did find. And I don't want you guys to have your eyes glaze over with all of the chemical information that I'm going to give you. So I tried to write down the bullet points, the things that I might think that, well, I think that you will find interesting. So here is what I found. It is believed to give your natural collagen a boost. It supports sleep and gut health, heart health, muscle mass. It is type 1, which is one of the collagen in there, is an abundant source of collagen in the body. It is found in our tendons, ligaments, skin, hair, teeth, and nails. This means using supplementation of this type of collagen will improve skin health, bone health, hair, and nails. And just 8 weeks of marine collagen shows skin improvement in elasticity. And I thought, how can they say that? What do they mean by that? Well, one of the things, and I do have a nurse on here, and I hope she'll pipe up anywhere that I have misunderstood anything, but one of the things that our skin does, are you all familiar with this, is it sheds every 8 weeks, right? You have this shedding process that goes on. And what I was hearing from one of the doctors reporting was that it even happens with your bones. It happens with different kind of, collagen source things in your body. What about your nails? Your nails cycle, don't they? If I didn't cut them, they'd be out to here and then curly whirly like that, right? So you get, oh yes, Dahlia puts, the whole body does that at different times. So one of the things that I want to remind you of is when I show you some more pictures in a few minutes, there are women who were only 3 weeks in and they noticed a difference. I would like to submit to you that I wonder if it was at that time, they timed it so that their skin was shedding, right? And they got it just right. For others of us, we may start at the beginning of that cycle and not notice for 8 weeks. doTERRA says you're going to get your very best results after using the products for 90 days. I noticed when I got started in October, by January, my skin was looking different. And I have a few people who can attest, I lost 10 pounds. That was unbelievable. Okay, so I want to go on with what this marine collagen does. So in 8 weeks, it improves the elasticity, thickness, and density. So the fish-derived collagen, the marine-derived collagen, is really the best on the market. It has been compared to, there are two other kinds of collagen, you know, the gelatin, but it's made of pork or of bovine, which is cow, beef, right? But the marine collagen has the amino acids that are closest to human amino acids. So they're finding that the marine is the best. It's the one that is most naturally absorbed into our system. Does anybody have any questions on that? Do you need to know what an amino acid is or anything? Because I did write some of that stuff down too. Okay, all righty. So did I write anything else on that? Well, I did write, yes, yes.
You didn't mention hair. Will it help with hair growth?
Yes, if I didn't, I'm sorry, sweetie, it's right here. And that was why I left my hair straight today. I normally curl it, but when I curl it, you can't see, you know, you can't see how good it's looking. Now, when I wasn't doing well, when the food wasn't good and everything, frizz. I have very, very straight hair, right? But it was frizzed and it was broken. And if you were out in the sun or something like that, you would just see broken, frizzed hair everywhere. My hair has grown, let's see, I had to have 2 inches cut off 3 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago, I had 2 inches cut off. And this is the longest it has been in a long time, because when I grow it, because of the kind of hair that I have, right, it will break. And it's not breaking. I'm just, you know, getting it cut about every 8 weeks. And I did do something, but it wasn't the collagen that did it. I used a heating iron to do the curling, and I had the temperature at 400. And my hairdresser said, "What the heck are you doing? Turn that curling iron down." That was why I lost 2 inches a couple of weeks ago, because I had used an iron that was too hot. So just a heads up, lady, if you're using an iron, test it. Do the lowest temperature you can and turn it up in increments so you don't have to have 2 inches cut off your hair, okay? Of course, Kathy's over there looking at me like, I have curls. I don't need to do any of that. Oh, but my hair is healthy. I'm able to grow it again, and I don't feel like, is anybody familiar with the Grateful Dead? Have you ever seen the hippie ladies that hang out with the Grateful Dead and they have the real frizz? Right now with the collagen, I haven't had to worry about that. I really have really nice shine and things like that. Oh, Dahlia, 80s hair bands. Yes, indeed. That's what it looked like. Okay. So on the amino acids, I didn't know a whole lot about them. So I did write some things down about how amino acids direct our hormones. Okay. And the peptides that are in collagen, they're called short chain amino acids. They speak to our hormones, tell cells what to do. And peptides are a naturally occurring thing in the body until we start to age. Then we start to lose collagen. That's the reason for the wrinkles in our faces. It's the reason for the cellulite that really starts to show up with age, because you're losing the collagen. And what the marine collagen does is it sends a signal, because this is the kind of collagen that is, oh, what's the word? Dahlia, you might be able to help me with this. It is absorbed. There, sorry, couldn't find my word for a second. This is the kind of collagen that absorbs naturally into the body. there are many kinds of collagen that they put out in pill form. There was one that I used to drink all the time from Costco. It was a powder. It said collagen peptides, and I didn't notice any changes. It was also made from the bovine, which again, the amino acids of the bovine or even the pig are not as closely matching as marine collagen is to the amino acids in our body. So they are well absorbed in our system. And along with hair and, you know, the nails, that was the thing that I kind of used to take the collagen for. And of course they promised, you know, beauty, maybe a little anti-aging, but I just wasn't seeing it. I didn't see it until I accidentally came across a picture. So I'm going to try one more time. Some of you may have seen this who are on our continuing education page, but I'm going to bring this email back up again. I have one more that I put in here. And I just want to show you the difference. Oh, this is me flying. This is how I feel now on Meta. This is my face, guys. Can you, there we go. That's better, huh? Okay, this was my face a year ago. This was 2021 and September, actually, the month before I started MetaPwr. And this is last month. And then I need to scroll down because for some reason, it took it all the way down to the bottom. There we go. So there it is without my glasses. And I wish I knew how to put things side by side. I don't. But were you able to see the difference? Isn't that something? You know, it just, I couldn't believe it because, and I do want to encourage all of you that if you haven't started MetaPwr and after the presentation, you think it's something you want to do, please take pictures. I'm a modest person. Some of the people took pictures of themselves, you know, with their belly, and I don't do things like that. I just show you my fat, like in my sweatshirt, and you know, so I'm not asking anybody, don't embarrass yourself or anything, but just have somebody take a before full-length picture of you and hold on to them and pull them out. So as you know, I told you I started this in October. That picture that you saw, the last one, I took last week, and this is June. So it's been 9 months that I have been on the collagen. And I was shocked because that first selfie was not one. I did one with the pants, yes. That first selfie was not one that I intentionally took before I started MetaPwr. That was just me seeing if I liked the color of my hair and the style. You know, it was stuck away in my photo thing that you do on the phone. And I was scrolling backward and I went, oh, like that. I was like, did I look like that? And I pulled it out and had the new picture and put it together. And I am telling you, the proof is in the pudding, guys. You know, it's why I'm so excited, because I have to be honest again, I kind of went into it with low expectations because I was so discouraged in having done all the things that I thought I was doing right. I went back to being strictly keto before I started the MetaPwr, and I couldn't lose anything. I even went to the doctor and I said, what's wrong? I'm not eating. Why can't I lose any weight? And you know, well, you know, do this, exercise. And I was killing myself a while back with the exercise that doesn't do anything for you when you get to RH, cardio. I was doing cardio, right? And all I was doing was wearing myself out, because when we get up into our 40s, what we really need is a strength kind of training. How many of you have noticed your strength diminishing? Anyone? Yeah. I would try to pick something up that used to be really easy. And it was like, oh my goodness. I have a trainer that my daughter and I have been working out with, and a 15-pound weight, it just kills my arm. I didn't realize how much strength I had lost. Stacy, did you have a question, hun? Because if you did, you just have to, oh, okay. All right. I wasn't sure if you had your, okay, good. All right. So that's what I wanted to share with you on the collagen. Now I want to talk to you about our powerhouse, the MetaPwr. So where I geeked out, there are so many ingredients, you guys. There are so many that I could really be here for hours. But where I geeked out was something called berberine. And you spell berberine, in case anyone wants to write it down, B-E-R-B-E-R-I-N-E, berberine, okay? What berberine is a metabolic master switch. I was so blown away by this. I was like, what? Say what? So berberine helps regulate lipids. So what are lipids? Lipids are fatty compounds that are part of your cell membranes. They control what goes in and out of your cells. Many of you probably know this. You paid good attention in biology. I just looked under the microscope, dissected a frog, and got out of the class. That's all I did. So, sorry, Dahlia. I know you're a big biology person. Anyway, they are insulin. Okay, berberine helps insulin resistance, type 2 diabetes. It helps reduce fasting glucose and hemoglobin A1C. So I can't remember if I shared with you, but by the time I had found MetaPwr, I was back to being pre-diabetic. My doctor would order the blood tests. I would go in fasting. And every time my A1C was way above where it was supposed to be. My fasting blood glucose was up in like the 200s, which isn't good. I better plug this in so I don't lose you guys. The plug came out. 1 second. That would be awful. There we go. I got you back. Okay, sorry about that. So my doctor was getting concerned, and he was saying, Lisa, you really need to cut back on whatever it is that you're eating, because although you're not in the red zone, you could step into the red zone. And I discovered that type 2 diabetes was in my family, in my third and fourth babies. In my third and fourth, I ended up being gestational diabetes, or a gestational diabetic during that time. So I knew that it was going to be a problem later in life. And I knew that I had to get serious about it, because once you cross that threshold, you end up really sick in so many ways, not just insulin issues, but it does all of the things that I was sharing with you ladies, as far as your joint pain, I was in pain a lot. I had headaches all the time, all kinds of stuff. So anyway, the berberine helps regulate that. It also, there's 7 benefits I wrote down to just berberine. It helps with hypertension. It helps vasodilate and relax and smooths the muscles of the blood vessels. Number 3, cholesterol. It decreases total cholesterol and decreases total cholesterol, LDL, and the triglycerides, but it increases HDL, cholesterol. Do you ladies know the difference between the, okay, LDL and HDL? Number 4, it deals with yeast and candida overgrowth, attacks the cell membranes, breaking down the yeast and candida. It's also good for PCOS, polycystic ovarian syndrome. I didn't know that that was what that stood for previously. So once again, it helps insulin resistance and menstrual irregularity. So again, isn't it strange how many parts of our body are affected by out of control insulin? I had no idea. None. They even believe that dementia is type 3 diabetes. Type 3. That was crazy. Okay, and it all comes from, you know, our processed food, sugars in everything. I have to read everything. You know, one of my favorite drinks is a kombucha. And unless you make it by hand, or there is one that I really like called Hum, in case anybody's interested, it only has 7 grams of sugar. Those are naturally occurring from the SCOBY. If you look at any other kombucha in the grocery store, it'll say 27 sugars plus 23 added sugars. Why? I don't know. I think they're trying to kill us. Okay. So, all right. The next one that it helps is something called SIBO, and I did not have time to really research this. If anyone else wants to, it's SIBO. Yes, Dahlia, bleh, I'm with you. It is the #1 cause of IBS. IBS, irritable bowel syndrome. So berberine helps bring that into order in the body as well. And then finally, it is weight loss, metabolic syndrome, insulin, and leptin. So once again, it refires your metabolism. Berberine does. It, oops, I lost my, it helps we women. That was what the word I was looking for earlier. When we get into our 40s, we encounter metabolic syndrome. Metabolic syndrome is where you start to collect the fat all around your waist. Okay, that's the sign. And then finally, leptin. When we get older, remember how it was when you were younger and you just naturally would feel full? That's what leptin is. That's the signal in your body that says you're full, you've had enough to eat, right? As we get older, that doesn't work like it used to. Anybody notice that? You would walk away and you would still feel hungry. It's like, why am I still hungry? I just ate a big plate of French fries. Anyway, so this berberine is a powerhouse, and that is in the assist. And I take the assist 15 to 30 minutes before my largest meal of the day. I forgot to tell you, I take the collagen gang at bedtime. Now, some of the younger women find if they take the collagen at the bedtime and go through the next day, they're really tired. For me, the opposite was true. If I drank my collagen early in the day, I became tired. So when I drank it at night, I had really fantastic sleep. Excellent, excellent sleep. It's really helped me in that way. I do recommend though that when you start, I have shared with everybody, try 3 days of taking it in the morning and then 3 days in the evening. Compare. and see if you notice any significant difference, and then adjust for how you best like to do it. So along with the healthy eating and the MetaPwr in my lifestyle, because people have asked me, Lisa, what is your testimony? I still do the intermittent fasting. There's another thing that happens when you intermittent fast, and especially if you can do prolonged fasts, which I think the longest that I've gone since I've started the new intermittent fasting back in October is I've either done a full day, and I think one time I did 2 full days. But what happens in your body is it reignites stem cells when you fast. And stem cells are also known as the fountain of youth. So it's just good if you can to do that once in a while. Some people can't. Some people have hypoglycemia versus, the other end of the spectrum. But that is part of what I do is I just eat one big meal a day. If I'm hungry in the window that I eat in, at the end of that time, I'll have something like a handful of nuts. Once in a while, I'll do popcorn. And, once in a while, I'll have a treat. But it was really funny. I was watching a nutritionist the other day, really, really great guy on resources that you can use to help your life be more healthy, help your physical body be more healthy. And he said, I don't know where these people get this cheat day. They say, oh, I have a cheat day. He said, let me go talk to my wife about if I could have a cheat day during our marriage. So he wanders into the kitchen and he says, honey, do you think if I could have a cheat day in our marriage? She had a huge butcher knife in her hand. To him.
Lisa,
yes, Erin.
what is your eating window again?
So I'm in the 20 hours of fasting, 4 hours of eating. So I eat from 1 to 5 each day. And on some occasions, I will eat later. Say it's 7 o'clock at night and I'm watching a movie with the family. I will eat popcorn, or I will snack on nuts or dark chocolate. So there's my little vice, but none of those things have affected me. And also I realized that as I embarked on this journey this time, it really is lifestyle. It's not a diet. If you think in your mind, I'm on a diet, there's going to come an end to this, it doesn't work. It doesn't work.
Did you say you count calories or you don't?
I don't.
Okay.
I do not. No.
But you don't eat carbohydrates or?
I do, but very little. And also complex carbohydrates, Erin. Yeah. So for me, if I want pasta and things like that, I use alternative pasta. I love cauliflower pasta. I eat cauliflower, macaroni, and cheese. You can get all of those things. It's called veggie something. Get them at Safeway, So I like it. It tastes good and it satiates and it doesn't have the carbohydrates that we've been getting in our grains, which are, processed, sprayed with chemicals and all kinds of stuff. So yeah, so that's what I use. But I do have, if I go out to eat, sometimes I'll have sourdough bread and sometimes I'll have tortilla chips and salsa at a Mexican restaurant. So it's just not something that I do all the time, but it's part of that main meal, that I eat. And it's just not been a problem. It's just important that you make as many healthy food choices as you can. And especially it's more so for me, ladies, it may not be the same for you, but because that type 2 diabetes runs in my family, I just don't want to go in that direction. So discipline is a really, really important thing for me. So I don't end up, you know, like with one of those diabetic comas or, you know, something like that.
And how much weight have you lost total?
25 pounds.
Awesome.
25 pounds. Yeah. So I started at 142 when I started my journey. And now I go between 116 and 118. So yeah, it's really, really been a blessing. So I have a few more pictures for you ladies. I'll try to share the screen, and I pulled a few more out. We have a group on Facebook, and if you're not a part of it and you're on Facebook, we would love to invite you and have you join us. So I need to go back up. I just wanted to show you, okay, there's me, a few other testimonies. So here's a gal, and she started, I don't know why the dates didn't copy over, but this gal had gone 3 months. So from there to there, and she didn't do the things that I have done. This is totally product for her. I believe that she did say she had started exercising or was going to add exercising, but this is just using the product. Okay, and here's a gal, day 1, day 85. The difference in her countenance, isn't that beautiful? Just amazing. And look at this young woman. You can, the lighting is a little bit different, but you can really see the difference in her face. It's narrower. And this lady, before and after. And look at her chin. Isn't that something? And her neck. 7 months. 7 months of collagen for her. And then 9 months for me. And I really liked this lady, same outfit. 6 weeks, just MetaPwr. You can really see the difference. Isn't that something? Okay, so see what I told you? There are so many things in here. There is one more thing that I looked up that I wanted to share briefly about, and it's called, it's really difficult for me to even try to say these words, but in our collagen, we have something called nicotinamide mononucleotide, NMN, and resveratrol. Resveratrol. I think that's how you say it. Kim, do you know how to say it? I see your lips moving. Can you say it better?
Pretty close. Resveratrol, I think it is.
Okay.
Got it.
Okay, good. All right, good. So these are products that slow down aging, and they enhance peak performance. So not only do you start to see a difference in your wrinkles, you know, your cellulite, all those different things, but you also begin to see a repair in your focus and even in your memory, except when it's 4 o'clock in the afternoon and you forget your words here and there. But for the most part, although for you guys, it's like 8 or something now, isn't it? But for the most part, my energy and my memory and my focus has gotten so much better. I was really just like, again, a little Red Riding Hood movie I used to watch with this crazy little chipmunk in it, squirrel, you know, or the movie Up, squirrel, you know. I've really been able to focus and so much enjoyed getting to know about what was in our products. So the other thing, it repairs your DNA, the NMN, which creates what NMN and resveratrol does is it increases NAD plus, and NAD is called nicotinamide adenine dinucleotide. I think that's how you say that. I'm so sorry. I probably should have practiced that 10 times before I read it, but it suppresses age-related weight gain and repairs DNA. And one of the biggest repairs that we don't realize we need in our body is the mitochondrial DNA. That's the stuff that really gets damaged and is one of the lead problems with people who have dementia. So it goes after that kind of DNA. And these support and repair that mitochondrial DNA. So one of the things that you all need to know and we need to be a squeaky wheel about is they want to take away NMN from the supplement market because the biotech market wants to do experiments on it. So
Lisa?
Yes, Stacy.
Lisa, could you remind me which product you're talking about? Things that you were mentioning, was that the assist, or what product was
Today
that?
I focused on just 2 of the whole system. I was going to present the whole system at the end, but I geeked out on the collagen, which is MetaPwr Advantage, and I geeked out on the MetaPwr Assist. Okay, so those are the ones
that was helping with the focus. Was that the assist or the collagen?
So that's a very good question. I think, is it the collagen that has the NMN? Yeah, the collagen. Yeah. Yes, the collagen has the NMN, Stacy. Yes.
Okay, thank you.
You're very welcome. Okay, all right. So ladies, I want to show you something. There is a kit that you can enroll with in doTERRA that comes with, so the collagen and the assist and these 4 products in my hands. This is the satiety gum. I love this gum. I don't like gum. This is my favorite gum. I chew it all the time. This is our oil. And you can put a drop of this in your water, and you can also rub it on your legs after a shower. I don't know if any of you do dry brushing, but this is excellent to use with dry brushing. It also diminishes cellulite in the back of your legs. This is our metabolic blend soft gel. And these are beadlets. And for the sake of time and not really geeking out on these, I just want to say that these 4 products here, any one of them can be used as an appetite suppressant. So if you have cravings while you're, readjusting your body in whatever way you're doing, those are your go-tos, any one of those 4 products. I liked to get the kit so that I had everything on hand. But these, with the exception of the gum, I bought more gum since I've started. These products right here, I still have them. And I am 7 months, right? Is that what I said? 9 months? 9 months into doing the system. Okay, so I don't really have to replace any of these, except I like this. So I do. I go through this. I wanted to share with you that if you're thinking about this, there is an awesome special going on right now where whoever invited you, whether it was me or there was somebody else that invited you or that you're working with, or if you're on doTERRA already and you just want to add MetaPwr now, a couple of things. Number one, we can send you a refer a friend link. And I recommend, if you just want to get started with collagen and assist, that you buy one box of this and 2 bottles of this, because most people eat at least 2 meals a day. And this would get you through a whole month, 2 bottles of this, if you do 2 meals a day. I do 1 meal a day, so I buy 1 bottle a month. But if you get this and 2 of these, it's $100, and then tax and ship. And if you come back each month, you can get it 1 box and 1 bottle of assist. It would be $85. But through our LRP program, it's called a loyalty rewards program, doTERRA makes these available to buy by you earning points. I have a friend on here named Dahlia. She's holding on to her points. I believe that she's been with me for, is it 4 months, Dahlia, that you've been doing MetaPwr? I'm trying to remember when she first signed up. She has 153 points. So she could literally get this for free. So that's the benefit of becoming a member and ordering. You get the wholesale price, and then doTERRA rewards you for buying. So like every 3 or 4 months, you can get these products for free. So it's a really great deal right now. The membership fee is waived. We used to have a membership fee of $35, but with the Refer a Friend program, that's waived. There is tax and ship on your first order. But after that, if you sign up and you're using it every month, shipping is free. And then you get points for what you buy, especially if you're on the MetaPwr. And before you know it, you're able to get 1 free. And I don't know any shopping program like that. So if you did the kit, oh, I've got some messages. Just a second. I want to make sure I'm not missing anything. Okay, so Dahlia's been with me 4 months, maybe 5, she says. But at her 4-month mark, she had 153 points. And how that translates is PV, and I would explain that to you if you became a customer. I'm not going to overwhelm you with additional information right now. So yeah, 100 PV equals free shipping. Yes. So, oh, Dahlia, do you want to just put a little note in there? She said she's kind of shy. So if you just want to put a little note in there about what you have seen outwardly with the collagen, and you, if that works. There we go. I won't put you on the spot. We'll wait a second. Okay. The other thing before I leave you that I wanted to share with you guys is the reason that my skin is also kind of glowy is doTERRA came out with these 2 amazing products. Okay. This is a rose oil. It's Moringa Rose. And I don't know if you can see this. Let me see if I can get it to the camera. Can you see it? Whoop, whoop. Where is it? Do you see it? No, I'm really bad at cameras, aren't I? There it is. Can you see it? So it's really, really nice. And I just put that, here's my dry hand. And here is, can you see how moist? No, because it's there. I don't know if you can see it because my camera is funky, but it's really shiny and it's a beautiful, beautiful oil that I put here and all over my face. Oh, okay. Dahlia has a report. I'll get back to my rose in a second. She says it has greatly slowed her hair loss, meaning she has been losing clumps of hair loss. Yeah, hair loss. You're right, sweetheart. I said hair loss. And her skin looks better. So she's really seeing it on the outside. She did tell me she had lost weight. She's done some really big changes because Dahlia has had some medical things that she's trying to address too. So things are going well for her. Anyway, so this and this is a limited time offer and you don't want to be without it. This is a spritz all over your face. It's wonderful for just before you put makeup on, and afterward you can spritz yourself during the day. This is $49. It's coming July the 1st, and it's going to go like that, guys. So be sure to grab yourself some of this stuff and make your skin all shiny after you've gone all young. Okay, there you go.
Lisa,
Yes, Erin.
what is a diffuser?
Oh, a diffuser is a wonderful thing that puts out steam. It's not a hot steam. It just, you put water in it, you put drops of oil, and then out of it comes this steam and it fills up your room with scent. So that's not very scientific, I know. I have 10 diffusers in my house. Here, I'll show you.
Okay,
Before it goes
so
dead.
you're offering the diffuser or the company is?
Am I offering the
It says-
diffuser? The company is.
Okay.
Yes. Yes, the company is, but it will come with your, Kimberly, what do you know about the diffuser? I remember Kate was asking that. I know you're more up to date on that one.
It comes with a 150 enrollment order. So your very first order with Lisa would be 150 points. Then you would qualify to get a free diffuser and free shipping.
Yes, so Erin, that would be if you got the whole kit. If you got the whole kit and caboodle, you would get a diffuser. You know,
Okay,
and if,
so
okay,
I have more questions. So the collagen and the second item you talked about.
is the MetaPwr Metabolic Assist.
And you
Yep.
take that every day.
Yes, ma'am.
And you said the other two items, the gum and something else, they last longer. Does that
Yes.
mean you don't take those every day?
I don't. No, because I don't have cravings.
Okay,
If I did, I would be using them. But because my body is adjusted, you know, I can go long periods of time. I don't have cravings. If I did, every once in a while, Erin, it's been a long time, but if I did, I would chew a piece of gum because my other favorite thing was chocolate chip cookies. That was my
Yeah.
downfall. Yeah.
so if you get cravings at night, which is
Uh-huh.
what I do for
Okay.
sugar, what can I take the metabolic or whatever, or will it make me hyper?
There is nothing in our products that causes hyperactivity. You will feel energy from the collagen, but it's not the kind of energy that makes you feel like you've had caffeine. It's not like that at all. You can feel energetic and even go to sleep while you're feeling that way. So, and what you would want is one of those 4 products that I showed you, either a drop of oil in your water, a beadlet in your mouth, a piece of gum, or these are just little metabolic soft gels. You can even pop one of those. I know a lot of people when they get started, because they, you know, do have a lot of cravings, their sugar is an addiction, gang. It really is. It is really, you should see people, if you talk to them about sugar, most people, they look at you like a deer in the headlights. It's like, don't you touch my sugar, you know? And I get it. I get it. But it really is a silent killer in our body.
How,
It really-
how many packets are in the box?
In the box, there are 30, as far as I know. I share it with Tabitha. And yep, there are 30. 30
So
sachets.
those 2 items you said will last a month if you only eat 1 meal a day.
Yes,
that-
ma'am.
Okay.
Yep. Yep. And Erin, some of these people eat 2 meals but I'm sorry, I just made a spill. But they eat the metabolic assist at their largest meal, and they are still finding success. So yeah, you don't have to do the two. I have recommended it because I have a lot of friends who have husbands that want to have their 3 meals a day, right? And so it makes it difficult because husbands generally like your presence with them at the table. So my husband is unique. I sit with him, but I'm not eating dinner. He and Tabitha are. Tabitha's 26. She still has a wonderful metabolism, so she can eat more than I can. But
And how much is the entire kit if I do?
So the entire kit, it's a really good question because I've never done the refer a friend link with the kit. Kimberly, do you have any insight on that? Have you sent a refer a friend link for MetaPwr? She's muted. I'm gonna hold on just a second.
Just a minute, let me look it up.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, she's got hands free. Are there any other questions, or has anyone else been on the MetaPwr and have a testimony they'd like to share? Dahlia shared. She shared it in the chat because she has her microphone and camera off.
Lisa, I have one more question, but it's not about that. With the
Yes.
beadlet, do they dissolve or do you pop them in your mouth?
It's a pop in your mouth, Stacy, like the peppermint and the supermint.
Yes.
Have you had those?
I have a bottle of the Supermint, but I haven't used it. And why would I use that? What are the benefits of that? I can't recall why it worked.
Oh, the supermint mint is just, it's called the joyful blend. It just gives you a burst. But having it, say that you've just had a cup of coffee and you're going to be in someone's face, maybe praying with them or speaking, pop it in your mouth.
Like a mint.
Exactly. Totally freshens your breath. Yes.
And then the peppermint, that can help with nausea, right?
It can.
Okay. So, but you do pop those, like bite them and pop them. They don't dissolve or anything.
No, you put it in there and you, like that.
Okay. Yeah. How many should you do at a time?
Oh, you can do as many beadlets as you like, honey, but at a time, because the oil is so powerful, you generally only need one. And it'll last you for, I don't know, what would you say, Kathy? About 30 minutes, you'll have really fresh, lovely breath. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay. So, oh yes, Kathy's sharing that she's lost weight too. And she is guessing that the MetaPwr kit might be 150. But I'm still waiting for Kim on the refer a friend. Erin, I might need to check with my account manager and get back to you. So you don't see Kimberly?
It's 179, it's 150 points.
With the refer a friend link?
Refer a friend isn't a discount link. A refer a friend is a shopping link.
But it's supposed to take the membership fee away.
Right, membership is free, so it would be $35 with membership fee. But because they sign up with a wellness advocate like Lisa, then that fee is waived.
Okay.
So I think with the if you were to get the entire kit, you'd qualify for the free diffuser. Okay.
So Erin, what I would do for you, honey, if you were interested in that, is I would take care of the $35. I'm going to reach out to my account manager, but I would pay $35 of that. So, well, Kimberly, the kit, here's my problem that I'm not understanding. The kit is that price all the time.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying? And that membership fee is included in that price all the time. $179. So it doesn't make sense. So I'll check with my account manager and see what the deal is.
Okay. Well, even if you bought one thing, the discount is the no membership fee. So
Okay. I hope that made
Yeah.
sense. Anyway, I'll check on it. Okay, Erin, and I'll get back to you. And if it's not taken away, then I will take care of the 35 because it should be. Okay. Okay, good. Okay. All right. Yes, I'll get right back to you and send you the link, kiddo, but I won't be able to have that answer for you until tomorrow because they're closed for the evening. Okay. Okay. All right. So any questions? Anybody?
Lisa, if you
Yes.
if you have people that are want to get the entire kit, I have a video that was Reclaim Your Health. If they watch
Okay.
the video, it's just 1 hour. They get 15% off of the entire kit. Or it's
Ooh.
either the Daily Habits kit or the MetaPwr kit.
Send it. Send it. I'll
Okay.
send it to
I will-
Erin.
I
And
have
if
it in- yeah. So you connect with Erin. I'll send it to you in an email.
you're awesome. Thank you,
You're
Kimberly.
welcome.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
All right. So
All right.
is everyone else clear? Any questions? Any thoughts? Are we good? Okay, I'm going to go ahead and stop the recording. Here we go. And thank you, everybody.